Hello YouTube! Today we have an interesting project to repair, and it's a microphone. This is a capacitive type microphone. As you can see, I already removed this thingy called capsule. So in the capsule is over here. It's shredded in pieces because it was totally not usable and doesn't like work at all. Basically it was like covered with some kind of dust and so on, with some gluey stuff, and yeah, and so I ordered 2 new capsules from China, from AliExpress. I don't know whether it's a good idea or no, but in this video we'll find out. As you can see, we have 2 capsules, 24 euros and 70 euros, and today I will go for the 70 euros capsule because it's the most similar as I had before. In this case, yeah, it has already installed 2 wires. Unfortunately, I will have to unscrew the wires and install on the wires I have on the microphone for easy like replacement. And from the previous capsule I will use some screws, but not for the capsule itself, but for the holder. There was a 4 special screws to mount the capsule and secure on the plastic piece. So yeah, as you can see, there are old capsule which is totally shredded in pieces and not recover. It will not gonna be recovered in any way, so I will just have to throw it away. And there are a lot of small screws, so I had to find the ones who was for the case, to secure the capsule in the place. And these are the big ones over here, and all the small ones, they will be like spare screws for some other project, I guess. So that's done. As you can see, there are three sizes of screws: the small, the medium, and the big ones. So in order to access the insides of the microphone, we have to unscrew this this bottom ring nut, or I don't know how it's called. So basically we have to unscrew it, and I use my tweezers for that. Yeah, I will carefully remove it, and then we can access and see what's inside. And maybe there are some damage on the motherboard, not the motherboard, but on the PCB inside in the microphone. So yeah, and let's see how does it looks like. And as you can see, the PCB looks nice and clean, no like liquid damage or some other some kind of other ripped off components or stuff. Yeah, the PCB is really nice. You can see there's a bunch of passive components, like a resistor. Sorry for the camera, come on. Okay, now it's better. So there are like capacitors, resistors, diodes, 1 transistor, and this is the main transformer for stepping the voltage, amplifying the voltage which coming from capsule. Yeah, the capsule, the wires are really tight in the under this plastic stuff. So if I want to remove the wires, maybe I have to unsolder the wires over there somehow from other side maybe. But as I said before, I'm not gonna do that. I just will leave the original wires as it was before, and then we will see if the microphone will work. And maybe there's no need to replace the wires because I trust the microphone manufacturers that they was like using the best cables they can. So these China cables, well, they are questionable. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's change the capsule, basically mount the capsule back. Yeah, and I found my screwdriver, which I was looking for. Okay, so these are the screws I used to secure the capsule in place. Yeah, I will gently bend the wires away, and I will use this this capsule. I have to put it in the right position, that the sensitive part will face the right wire, let's just say it like that. So here I'm securing the capsule with the screw, for example this one. Then I will take another one Okay, gently put it there. And I want to mention that while working with the capsule, you should be very careful, because the capsules are very fragile. You can easily like scratch, or accidentally with a screwdriver or with a wire just tear up a little piece, a little like stretch, or a damage the capsule in such ways. So basically you should be very kind of careful while you are working with the capsules. I accidentally like just did a small tap on the capsule, so the capsule worked fine, but that's bad. That's basically, you can basically rip a hole in this really sensitive area. So yeah, now I secured the capsule in place, and this is the part when I secured the wires. So this goes for the housing, this wire. Okay, nice and easy. Just unscrew the I will unscrew the old wire. I will use the same screw, of course. And now I'm putting back the original black wire, which is like sort of the ground wire, but for the capsule it's not quite ground, it's like just housing. It should be ground actually. I think it is ground actually, yeah, because the circuit also very sensitive to noise, and it must be like covered with the ground. So basically I think it is ground. And now the middle part, and the middle part, that's very like frustrating part, where you unscrew the wire, and you should be really careful. I hope I will be, yeah. This is not good. Yeah, there is a little like this spacer between the screw and but that was a luck. That was a huge luck, because basically you can like damage all the golden plated film over there. It's like, oh, it's nasty. It's so fragile, so thin. It's like, yeah. Okay, now the screw goes in there. Okay, nice and easy. And okay, place that in the middle, and easily screwdriver, and now we will secure it. Oh jeez, it's so heavy. Actually, it's so like, my nerves is like tighten up, because it's so like small job, and the microphone itself, it's not like holding in a place. So yeah, and now my hand is covering the view a bit, but that's okay. There's nothing to see there. It's like a surgery, you just doing some small tiny thing inside some guts or something. Yeah, it's like really and this is a bad example how to like like put the screw in the middle, because it's like really like frustrating. Yeah, so I decided to hold the microphone body itself with this holder. Otherwise I will be like messing around and just like damaging the membrane itself, so it's not good practice to do that. So basically, yeah, I will hold the whole body, that it will not move, like this, and then I will try, like, because otherwise I have to use my second hand to just also hold the microphone, and I have to like hold the microphone, the capsule, the screw and the wire and the screwdriver. Basically I need one more hand basically to do the job. Yeah, and okay, so I put the spacer in the middle. As you can see, there are small bump on a membrane right below the middle line, and that was my job. Yeah, I excellently chop with the screwdriver over there. I didn't break the capsule, but I was like a little bit like damaging the membrane. I'm not proud of that, of course, but it's 70 euros or Chinese capsule. Come on, if I will break it, I will not gonna cry. I will just be sad a bit, and I will buy a new one. Okay, so you see that this is the way how to do it. Just hold the microphone yeah. And also do not do that. Do not blow the air with your mouth, because you have millions of particles coming out of your mouth, like in type of like small droplets or whatever. So do not do that. Use the specialized tool for the cleaning. And now I'm putting back everything in the housing. I will use these big screws to just mount the microphone insides back in the top part where the capsule is placed. So this is sort of protection, and also ground, like oh, it's also protection from interferences. Basically, this should be grounded, that the capsule and all the like electromagnetic or other like waves are not reaching the capsule and the wires and causing some kind of stuff like that, some interferences. So yeah, that's how you like protect the capsule, and also physically from some kind of like accidents. Yeah, that's why this mesh is made of metal. Sorry, I cannot show you what I'm doing, but basically I'm screwing back the screws. The other capsule was also okay, but I choose to use this one because it's most similar as I had before on this microphone. And now I'm putting back the housing, the bottom part, and for this part there's just an easy step to just mount this nut back. As you can see, there's no huge signs necessary, just screw it back and that's it. A bit tighten it up, that will not gonna be loose. Yeah, and as it seems, it's done. Despite the fact that this was like a surgery type of repair, because of this tension around the capsule, where I had to like be really precise and not damage the capsule, and I did a bit. And as you can see, yep, the microphone is ready for testing. And in order to test the microphone, I have to plug it in and like wire up with my computer. Actually, I was using the voiceover for this video with this exact capsule and this exact microphone, so this repair is basically a success. Behind the scenes, I was also trying the other two capsules, but their sound wasn't so good. I will not gonna include this in this video, this other experiments, but maybe I will create another one. I will see. So basically, yeah, this is the sound which is coming from this exact microphone and this exact capsule. If you like it, click like, and if you subscribe, maybe you will see some other type of microphone repairs. So stay hydrated and see you next time. Bye.